Yo, what's happening, guys? Coming at you from downforsoundshop.com. In this video, we're going to be doing rapid fire question segment number 56. But first, don't forget, guys, we're going to be taking the Tahoe to a bunch of different shows this year, but I also want you to tell me what shows you think I should take it to, because we want to be hitting some new shows this year. But some of the tried and true ones that we're going to be going to is the Incriminator Audio Show in North Alabama. We're going to be at that one. Slamology, obviously going to be at that one. Made of Steel, Scraping the Coast. So these are the top four that we always hit. Oh, also the Sundown Audio Show in North Carolina. Got to be there for that one. So, all right, guys, we're going to jump right into this, and you ask the questions, and I provide you with the answers if I can. And in some rare occurrences, just like this question, I have no idea. So, Mr. Boiler Animal 101, JP, what size box and port area for 2 PSI baseline 18s on a JP 23 version 2 and a 93 full-size Blazer? By the way, love the amp. It's great. So before you purchase stuff, you should be looking at this information on the front side. But I would think that information would be listed on the website under that product on PSI's website. So that's what I would do. I don't know personally. I didn't even know they had baseline 18s, or I'm just not sure. So anyway, the information should be there that you are looking for, so I'd recommend heading over there to check it out. Next, we have a question from Brock Marquis. Pros and cons of larger voice coils. Oh man, this is a larger voice coils. A pro, they should be able to handle more power. A con, they're heavy, they can heat up faster, and usually there's always a trade-off. Like if you have a smaller voice coil, say you have a 3-inch voice coil on a 12-inch subwoofer, think of how big the spider has to be to come in that much further to the 3-inch voice coil. But if it's 4 inches, it's a little bit wider, so it doesn't have as much spider. So what else does that cause? It causes you not to have as much excursion or throw of the woofer, because the spider is a lot smaller, like going into there. So I kind of went through this with my first set of subs. Way back in the day, I had 4 PSI. Well, first I had 4 RD Audio heavyweight 15s or heavyweight 18s. Anyway, they had 4-inch voice coils, so I'm like, oh, I can put a lot of power on them. Like they'll do better, they'll do great. So I think I had a Sundown SAZ 4500, so say 5,000 watts per sub, and they played pretty good. But after playing them for a while, and I had them wired at like half ohm, so they would heat up relatively quickly, and I ended up swapping out to the PSI Platform 318s at the time, and I didn't want to for a while, but David at PSI said, I promise you'll be happier if you go with the 18s, 3-inch voice coil, wire at 1 ohm, and I promise you won't even know the difference, but you'll get more playability out of it. And I'm like, all right, I'll take the chance. And I liked the 3-inch voice coils of PSI Platform 3s over the 4-inch voice coil subwoofers I had prior to that. It just played better, played longer, had more. It was windier because the sub could move further. Just overall, I enjoyed it better with the 3-inch voice coil. But eventually, you'll get to subwoofers so big, and like you have to have the biggest and best of everything. So like on the subwoofers in my Tahoe right now, I have the Neo Team 18s with the 4-inch voice coils. The voice coils in my amplifiers, somebody's gonna roast me for that for sure. Be sure to leave that in there, so you don't know what he's talking about. The voice coils in my subwoofers, they weigh over a pound each. So when my subs are moving, there's a pound of voice coil going up and down, just the voice coil, not to mention all the other parts that are attached to it. Anyway, so that's my 2 cents on that. Next we have Pitman Bay Lawn Care. JP, I need your expert advice. I don't know if I'm an expert, but I'll give you my 2 cents. I'm currently running 2 JP23 version 2s at 1 ohm to 4 SA12 Classics in your DeForest ProFab enclosure, 1 amp per enclosure. I'm wanting more. Should I add 2 more SAs to the 4 I already have, or should I go for 2 JP43s on 4 U18s? Which setup would be better in your opinion? Man, I think the easiest route would be to go to add 2 more of the essays and another JP32 version 2. But I think you would have more output from the 4 U18s and the 2 JP43s. You're going to have, I'm almost positive, more cone area with that. So that's what I would do in my opinion. Up next we have Country Boy, just Country Boy with a K, K-U-N-T-R-Y Boy. Hey JP, I have 2 SCAR VXF12 dual 4 subs wired to 1 ohm pushed by your JP33 Battleship amp. The subs are 1500 watts RMS each. Do you recommend moving up to the JP43? I have what I think is a good electrical 350 amp alt, big 3 group 65 AGM batteries, and a 375 farad ultra cap. Would like to your opinion on this, on what JP amp would be best for these subs. Yes, I would definitely recommend upgrading to the JP43. If you're smart with it, I mean, you have the electrical for it. You could probably go with the JP63. Just watch the subs, make sure you're not clipping them. You just got to pay attention to them more, but you can get a lot more output out of that. You have a stout electrical, so I think you would be golden there. Last but not least, we have Alan Scott. He says, Incriminator Audio Tyrant 15 or Sundown DDN 15, which is the best one to run? You're not going to go wrong either way. Both amazing companies, both come out with amazing products. Either one. If you want to be different, like, go with the Tyrants, and we can get you either one, so it doesn't matter. Both of them are on our website. So whatever one you do end up deciding to go with, we can get it for you. But more people run Sundown products. I mean, I run Sundown subs in my build, so if you want to like go kind of mainstream, what everybody else is doing is tried and true, it works. Go with the Sundown SDDN, but if you wanted to go something to be more unique, go with the Tyrants from Incriminator Audio. Again, you're not going to go wrong either way. We're going to be at the Incriminator Audio show this weekend, or if you see this, it might have been a weekend or 2 ago. But anyway, so that's going to conclude this frequently asked questions segment. If you have any questions for me, ask them in the comments below. If you need anything, hit us up downforsoundshop.com or give us a call 702-701-9800. We'll see you in the next one. Later. What's happening, guys? If y'all enjoyed all the hot content that you saw in that video, be sure to follow me on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram under the Lifer Price, and also Down for Sound Shop on Facebook and Instagram. And don't forget Snapchat. I'm JPD4S on there, so be sure to check me out there. We'll see you in the next one. Later.